Alright folks, welcome back. Welcome back to another quick one here. In this video, I'm going to be doing a quick demo on the Eyoyo 9-inch DVR camera fish finder. Got it set up here, and I know this is going to be hard to show through the camera here. Actually, I may have to get my phone out. If we can get some shots with my phone. It's showing a little better than my GoPro. You can see my jig. We're in about 6 feet of water. Nice and clear. Nice good shot of my jig there. Nice good shot of bottom. And right here on this box, this specific one, this dial here, you can crank the LEDs up or down. I tend to like it kind of somewhere right in the middle. Nice good shot of my jig there. And I'll show you guys how the footage looks on record there. This is the recorded footage right now. It records in 720. I wish it did 1080, but I mean, for the sake of this, I mean, it's not too bad. And while I have my phone out, I mean, pretty basic stuff. You know, it has the cable here. Came with this little Velcro to keep the line managed a little better, and shows the battery here. Again, this is the knob for your LEDs. I'm not going to show you guys how to set this up. It's all pretty basic, all pretty easy. Everything is pretty much color coded. Came with a charger, came with this nice rugged case. And these camera panners right here, folks, are an absolute must. I wouldn't even buy one of these cameras unless you buy one of these camera panners here. It is nearly impossible to get that cord set up so you can see your jig. This happens to be a wireless one, so all I have to do is just hit a button on my little controller here, and I can change the position of that camera. If you don't have one of these, like I said, it's nearly impossible to get it set where you want. They do have really cheap manual ones for like $10 or $15 that you just change by hand. If you guys buy one of these cameras, I suggest you buy a panner immediately. Again, I wouldn't even try to use one without it. And I'll show you what this looks like here. You can see my jig. You can fine tune this. Just little taps of this remote here. You can fine tune that so you get a good shot of your jig. You can see any fish that's coming in and around your jig. And I actually overshot, so I'm going to go the other way. Just a little tap. And that should center right in the middle. Again, you don't have to have a wireless one, but at minimum, you should have a manual hand one. And this is what the camera looks like. It just feels like a really nice, sturdy camera. You know, nice and durable. It's pretty hefty. Give you a shot of it there. LEDs and the camera lens. And Eyoyo did reach out and send me that camera. They wanted to know if I wanted to try it and do a review for YouTube. And I said I would, because last year they sent me the standard version, the non-DVR. And I kind of wished they had sent me the DVR version. So when they offered to send me the DVR, I figured it would fit pretty good for the channel. So I said I would do a review for that. But so far, you know, I'm really liking the camera. I can't say I've used it a ton. Our weather has been miserable up here in Maine. Terrible ice forming. We've had rain, we've had snow and then rain. 50-degree days, 50 degrees and rain. It's just been terrible ice formation. So I haven't done a ton of fishing, but I've had the camera out enough to say that it's a pretty good camera. Everything works good. You know, I'd say down to, you know, 10 to 12 feet, we get a real clear picture. Once you get 15 to 20, it darkens up a little bit. But overall, I really like the camera. I will say that you have to get a MP4 converter. I think that's VGA that records in. Don't quote me on that. So you have to get a VGA to MP4 if you want to use like any standard computers. Like on my MacBook, I can't take the SD card out of that and just pop it in my computer. I have to take the SD card, put it in my computer, run it through a converter that converts it to MP4, then I can use it. So I find, you know, that's a little extra step, but I mean, for the price of them, it's really not that bad. And the SD card, you need like a little micro SD card. I didn't mention that earlier. And I did mention it real quick earlier that it records in 720. I wish it did 1080. There's really no reason for it to not do 1080. But I mean, 720 is not bad, but I just wish it was 1080. All right, folks, we're gonna wrap this quick little review up here. So far, so good with that camera. Nice, good quality image on it. If you're looking for a budget camera, that's a really good option so far. And like I said, I didn't really have a problem with that one they sent me last year. But I wish I was able to get some fish on it. It's just been really hard, folks, getting out. I haven't had a lot of time, and the time I have had, it's been terrible conditions. But I'm gonna try to use this camera a little more this season, get some fish on it. But this is just kind of the quick initial review on it. If you folks have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll try my best to answer them. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one.